Hey, what is up? I wasn't sure if you were going to do it or not.
I wasn't either.
Yeah, that's all right. What's up? What's up? Welcome to Spoiler Kings. We got a few people in here. Wayne, appreciate it. My name is Tim Kramer. I'm with Brian the Grizzly and Brandman Brandon. What is up, guys?
Not too much.
It was such a great nerdy day. We get all these trailers, man. Can you believe all the stuff we've got the last 2 days? Jeez.
Oh man, we were eating very, very good.
Yeah,
very, very good.
Yeah.
It's a nice
sure.
It's a nice break and retreat from this freezing cold weather out there.
Like, here's a bunch of movies to look forward to, and you just sit in and watch. Yeah. Well, oh man, but yeah. So
I was telling Brandon I made my way to the comic book store, and they saw me. They must have saw me coming, because I had walked out with everything. I got Fungal Pops. I got I got the second, third book of Invincible. I got the Alien #3, the Spidey, the double team for Spider-Man.
Oh, nice.
This is the one I want to talk about. Star Wars Visions.
Oh, I didn't know they made a comic from that.
Yes.
The show was amazing. The show was so good.
I was like, what? And then this was Star Wars Yoda.
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty cool. And then, I got Miss Marvel and Wolverine and Planet Hulk Volume 1.
Yeah.
Let's grab all these.
I'm adding Planet Hulk to my pull list.
Oh,
man. That. What's up, Shabby Animal? What's
up? Going on?
I think they look like football again. Let me change that real quick. I think I was going through because I'm making a new pool list with everything. Mm-hmm. So I was like, let me get everything. I'm going through it. I'm like, oh shit! Like, there's a prequel to The Last Ronin, The Lost Years.
Comes out.
I sent you that today.
Yeah, that was January. So I went and told him about this.
January.
I sent it to him, like, hey, as soon as it comes in, you know what to do, right? Just pull it to the side, give it to me. Whatever comes out.
There's that. They're doing a Batman Spawn comic book. I think that starts in January.
Ooh.
Yeah, look it up. I'm gonna for sure get that, because that two awesome characters. That like I want to see them like just duke it out for whatever reason. But Batman always went against cool people.
Yeah, he does. Even though he's just.
I think there was a Batman versus Spawn like in the late '90s. I remember Batman versus Predator also, because I actually have that somewhere.
Yeah.
So speaking of Predator,
awesome.
That comic run, this new Predator run is amazing. There's a Predator and an Alien run that's amazing. You guys have to check it out. It's so good. I love the character development that's going on with this. I'm so excited every week, to grab another one.
You know who I want to see?
It's fairly new, right?
Very new. It's like we're talking about 3 months.
You know who I want to see show up again in a Predator comic, just from Predator lore. I want to see Dutch come back. I want to see Schwarzenegger show up again. Come on, kill me! I'm here. Do it now. Do it! I'm right here. Kill me! Get to the chopper now!
Everybody get to the chopper! Yeah.
We need some of those clips. We need some of those clips for sure. We need to make a list. We just need a list on the Google Drive of different clips to make, just for the different shows that we have.
I mean, how many Schwarzenegger will we have? Like, it'll be so many.
So many.
Oh yeah, there's an Arnold quote for everything.
Yeah, we'll just do a whole episode talking in Arnold quotes. Yeah, who is your daddy and what does he do?
Here's Sub-Zero. Now, Plane Zero.
Yeah,
that's terrible. But it's so funny because we can do that all day. Every movie he did,
right?
Even the ones that are bad, like Let's Freeze. Like, what the hell was that? But whatever, it's
very appropriate on a day like this, right?
Exactly. So no, I mean, I just saw those things and I just was enjoying so much being in the comic book store. Even though I realized I've been splurging too much. I need to calm down.
What else? Sins of Sinister is coming out. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no,
What were you gonna say,
I'm
Brandon?
saying sometimes you got to treat yourself. Sometimes you got to treat yourself.
There you go. That's another clip. Treat yourself
Exactly.
from Parks and Rec.
What was I gonna say? Oh, so but Deadly Neighborhood Spider-Man doesn't come back out till the 28th.
Yeah.
December, right?
Of December. So that's a long
Yeah.
time to wait. So
Yeah.
Well,
Well, it's a monthly run. So
yeah.
what else I got on there? The Sins of Sinister. That's an X-Men thing. I think that's starting sometime. I think I got Photon
Full-time
on there.
I have that.
I threw that on there. What else I got? I got some other stuff. The Power Ranger storyline. I've been getting into that again.
So yeah,
You know, probably because of Tommy.
yeah.
Dude, I've been playing so much catch up on comics and everything. It's been fun, you know. Now that this new job and having the disposable income that I very much missed, so I could catch up on everything and like go back to doing things I like doing.
That's funny.
Yeah, my plan is to my plan right after work tomorrow is to just beeline straight for graham crackers, go to the pick up some comics.
You know, it's so funny because
that's where I started mine.
I pretend to like, I got my girls, so I always say, "Oh, Dad's gonna go get you guys a book," and then I get them like one book, and then I get myself like 10 comics, and I'm like, "See, Daddy loves you, right?" Start young, guys. Start young.
I like it.
It's so great.
That's funny.
I went for Black Friday. I said, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go grab the girls a book." Came back with like $100 worth of stuff for me. It was terrible. It's just terrible.
Man,
There's some pretty good books out for girls.
There is
For girls,
but not just for young.
Just for young kids, I think too.
Yeah,
But Flavor Girls, I think they're called. Yeah.
They have so many good things, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying being a dad and just seeing them do these things and realize I'm bringing up the next generation of nerd girls. This is even better.
There you go. That's great. I love that.
Yeah. If they're into that stuff, but they gotta be into it though. Because my friend Omar, like he took his sons, and they're into it, but they're not like that much. As soon as they saw the video game, Brandon was with us. As soon as they saw the video game corner, they was like, boom, and they just stayed there the entire day. But
that's why I want to wait to see what they do. And what if they like, that's what we'll do. But Daddy's gonna be Daddy. They're like, Daddy, why can't I touch your stuff? Because they always say this toys. I'm like, they're not toys, baby. Stop. Just stop touching that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those are your Legos.
That's always. So you met Manny.
Yeah.
We did the basketball thing. So he has a son, 5, maybe 6 or something or so. And he had came over the summer, and like before we knew, we were pregnant, or Erica was pregnant before, and he walked in, and we have like a wall, not wall. It's a good chunk though of minifigs. Got the cases and everything's bunch of minifigs. Man, we spent so much fucking money. But he's like, oh, I want to play with those. I was like, nah, we don't play with those. He was like, why not?
Those things
like,
don't touch them.
Yeah, I mean they're in a case and shit like that. So, but we have so much like stuff in our house like that they're just toys and books.
No, you don't.
Shiny things
look behind you.
Yeah. You should see the entertainment center. Just see the entertainment center. I'll send you guys a picture afterward. It's I built a custom entertainment center, so it's the entire wall with the TV mounted on there, and then so it's just a bunch of stuff. But yeah, he's just looking. He's like, can I play with that? I was like,
That's
no.
not what they look for. Like, look, I love you, but you touch those, I'm kick you out of my house. I don't care if you're 5.
Ow.
Get out immediately.
I just feel bad for Manny because Manny the whole time is like, "Don't touch that! Don't touch that! Don't touch that!" I was like, "Man, our house is not kid friendly."
6 months later.
Exactly. No, exactly, man. Exactly.
Yeah. Like in the SpongeBob font and
Exactly.
voiceover, right?
Exactly what it is. But
I like it.
Yeah. So that's gonna be fun. We have to rearrange everything pretty soon. But let's kill a few more minutes. I'm gonna finish this tweet real quick to let people know. Anybody watching? If Shabby is still in here, we're probably gonna give away some movie codes throughout the stream. Some just random movie codes I got laying around. So
see,
we'll see.
That's what how big of a nerd he is. He has random movie codes just laying around.
Okay, look,
why not? What the hell?
That's my unused. There you go.
Just in case, guys. You see what he just did that? Save it and then try to see if you can see the code in between each one of them.
Yeah, exactly. There's an A, maybe.
But no, it's fun. I mean, I'm glad I got the Star Wars ones because I'm gonna try to get into all the ones they have, all the comic book runs they have for Star Wars, and see where they're gonna go with this. I think Disney's trying to take, and Lucasfilm's trying to take advantage of this stuff. So I hope that it can be creative. You know, I mean, most of my favorite Star Wars stuff is really the animated stuff and cartoons and stuff like that. So, which are really based on comic books. So I'm more into that than I am than what you guys like. Stupid.
The animated, the animated stuff has really been where it's at for me. You know, just the more I think about Andor, like, I don't want to say that that the show was bad, but at the same time, I'm like, it wasn't. I could have spent my time watching something else. I could have spent my time rewatching Clone Wars or Tales of the Jedi, or any pretty much any of the other animated Star Wars related stuff.
Tales of the Jedi was great.
Tales of the Jedi was absolutely great. And it's got a lot of rewatch value. I've rewatched it several times over already.
I mean, I'm interested. I'm interested in Ahsoka. I'm interested in where they're going to go. Don't get me wrong, I really am. I just hope that they know that in Star Wars you need to have action.
Yeah, and
slow burns are hard to be in Star Wars. It's really hard.
Yeah, and like I've said, I was really defending the slow burn of Andor, but with a slow burn, there has to be that progression, and there has to be that payoff, and you have to, you're slow burning, and then you're fizzling out, and then you're kind of lighting back up a little bit again, and then you're fizzling back out, So it really, the Gilroys really lost me.
Well, they shot themselves in the foot, and it's a great idea though.
Yeah,
you want Star Wars to grow up, and I agree with that. Sometimes you do want it to grow up. You want to grow with your fan base as it gets older. You want those things, but I feel like sometimes you have to don't try to outthink yourself. You don't want to be
and
not you. You want to still be you yourself. You still we don't need the same characters, but you need to still be yourself. Like, I love seeing Count Dooku.
And I thought
that was unbelievable.
Yeah. I really want more Tales of the Jedi. And hats off to Dan and Tony Gilroy for what they were attempting with the slow burn of Andor, but it was the execution where they kind of stumbled. Or not even kind of, they did very much stumble.
Yeah. I think you said it last episode when we broke down Andor, and you were saying it's better as a binge. And now a lot of people are watching it that it's all out because so many people were told it's a slow burn. Mm-hmm. And the people who are binging it are really liking it. They're like, "Oh, it's really good. I don't get what the hate is." And I think that's what it is because it's a slow burn. You don't need to wait another week or two. Like just the next episode. Mm-hmm. And I think that plays a big difference with it. I think this show would have been way better if it was all at once. Here you go.
Well,
there.
honestly,
Yeah.
Andor is like, I think about it, it's more like a movie than it is a TV show.
Yeah.
It's more
I
like a
can see that.
movie, you know. And if you look at it as a movie, it has some ups and downs, and you know, you do have an ending. You have, you know, you get through a lot of character development. But when it's a show, you really lose people if you don't do something in that 42 minutes. You know,
Mhm.
you have to do something in that time period. Perfect example. I know you haven't really jumped into it yet, but Tank Wednesday. It's such a good.
Wednesday.
It's so good, you know, and something's happening
Yeah.
all the time, even though it's building towards something. But it's detective. It's like a sleuth who done it, and there's something going on
really?
all the time. Yeah, it's very much so a detective show. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that, because I was wondering, like, what is this show? What is it going to be? That's interesting. The detective kind of would make sense. You know,
Yeah.
that's kind of cool. But I've
She's
heard
trying to
great
kind of
things
go
about
through
it so
stuff.
far. Like, people were like really liking it.
Because it reminds you
Yeah.
of you know, of high school. It reminds a lot of people of you know, their relationships as they're growing up. It's not CW-ish, but it's very, you know, Sherlock Holmes-ish kind of style, with a Addams Family twist, with the girl still hating her mother because she doesn't realize how much alike they really are. That's just what it is, you know. But it's really cool. And it passed Stranger Things for the most watched thing
Yeah.
for a debut. So this is a good thing.
You
It's
know,
really interesting.
You know, Jenna Ortega, this has been a great year for her between this show Wednesday. She was in Scream 5 earlier this year, and she was in X. I think she was probably acting-wise, she was probably my favorite in Scream 5. She was acting circles around Melissa Barrera, who didn't really impress me that much. You know, she was great in X. Like, she's got a career ahead of her.
I agree.
She's great. You know, she's bringing, you know, Wednesday is very much, when you think Wednesday before this, who do you think of? Christina Ricci, right?
Yeah. And the fact that Christina Ricci's in it makes me so much better.
Yeah, but you know, Jenna Ortega has, you know, really made the role hers. You know, she's, you know, like I said, she's got a career. I'm looking forward to seeing more of her.
I got Horror Geek right here, Horror Geek 9. The dance scene is all over Twitter and TikTok.
Hey, what's up, Horror Geek?
Amazing. Dude, it's so cool. There's so many parts of the show that are so very cool. Just being in the town.
Like you said, she's making it, because I think she improvised the dancing or something, or it was all on Jenna Ortega, like with that dancing, which was pretty cool. She learned cello just to play.
She's amazing on cello.
Yeah.
It was amazing. Well, every time she plays the cello is amazing. And there's this one scene in particular when they're blowing something up. Tank, you're going to love it. She is so cool. She's a whole scene. Like,
Plus, Wednesday's got hands on this show too. Wednesday's got hands. She can...
Really?
Yeah.
To be fair, Wednesday started Netflix tracking on Wednesday, while Stranger Things had less days since it premiered in Friday. Yeah, nope, you're 100% right. You really are. But anytime you can compete with Stranger Things, it doesn't even matter. You know, even though she got 2 extra days, you can compete with it. It's amazing. I don't know. I don't know if it's better than Stranger Things, but I just think it's different. And
and you know, it's kind of interesting to see Tim Burton answer his true calling and direct something Addams Family related. You know, it probably killed him not to be able to use Johnny Depp or Eva Green, but you know, I digress.
Just wait, it's happening. He's gonna slide up like a picture of him.
Yeah, I have seen that meme.
Have you seen a picture like with Johnny Depp as Wednesday?
As Wednesday, yeah.
It's so good.
But no. This is probably the first thing that that Tim Burton's done in a while. That's really kind of no offense to Tim Burton, he's pretty much done all he needs to at this point in his career. You know, to make a name for himself, but he hasn't really made anything probably since Sweeney Todd or Big Fish that's really, really
Oh man,
stuck with me. Or
Todd.
like he's been kind of going through the motions at this point in his career. But
Oh, wow.
but this I was really, yeah. Like I
You know,
said, Jenna
choreographed
Ortega,
herself, from what I heard. That's
Yeah,
That's
something like
amazing.
that.
like I said, she's going to be around for a while. She's got a career ahead of her. By the way, am I the only person who thinks she looks like a Latina Emma Watson, or is that just me?
I didn't think about it until now, but yeah,
I think
kind
she
of.
looks- I don't know.
Because Emma Watson has a not I don't want to say like very defined face, but very symmetrical, I guess is a good way to say it. Emma Watson has it, Jenny Ortega has it for sure. Yeah. But I just like her whole take on it, like, oh, like Wednesday is technically Latina, but we never seen that. So I was like, I guess. I mean, at the very least, on the dad side, from Gomez.
Yeah,
Gomez
Yeah.
Adams. Yeah.
Gomez. Hello. Yeah. I like Luis Guzman as Gomez.
He's
as
probably
well.
a better Gomez than we've ever had. Like he's not supposed to be that slick. He's supposed to be like a ugly like lump of a man.
He's
Like,
supposed to be like a stubby little ghoulish looking dude. They even gave him it even looked like they kind of gave him like prosthetic teeth,
they gave him
kind of
prosthetic-
resembling Gomez's in the
yeah.
comic strip.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah.
Because I know was it Raul Julia
Yeah.
played Gomez in the original, the 90s one. And I mean, I think that's what, like, he played it so great, but it changed how people viewed that character. Because in the comics, like you said, he was very short, looked like that. And he looks like in the animated movies the same, but you see that and you're like, I mean, plus him and what's her name crushed it. Like they were I can't think of her name. Oh my god, they were
Houston.
just Angelica Houston was just
she's
amazing.
unbelievable. I still say she's the best for Morticia. She is
Morticia?
the best. Oh,
she's the best. Yeah.
There's
You
no
know,
one better.
just her delivery, like even her physical, she's really got that
Yeah.
kind of those really like sharp defined that sharp defined cheekbones.
And then you can use the lighting. You can use the
The
lighting.
lighting was the
She
main
just
thing.
even
The
so
lighting-
much more. Oh my goodness.
It'd be middle of the day and somehow she got shadows. And it's just like the light strip. It was
and
awesome.
they really dialed that up in the second movie, which was hilarious.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That was awesome. Every shot of her was just like the light, and but it made sense. Where it's like it wasn't makeup; it was just the light. But it's just like how she. It was so cool.
And the way her face goes, her emotion. Oh, it's too much, and you can see the face just so great. It's just like a porcelain doll. That's what she always looks like, a porcelain doll. That's amazing.
But when I saw the casting of Catherine Zeta-Jones as Morticia, I was like, okay, I can see it. And then the first picture came out, I was like, wow, okay, yeah, I'm down with that.
You know, even though I was clowning it a minute ago, or Eva Green would have been good, but because she's got like those kind of facial features as well. But no, I really
she always plays
fond of
emo
Catherine
anyway.
Zeta-Jones.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, but
She's always that emo kind of character. In 300, emo warrior. In Sin City, emo, whatever she was.
Whatever
what she was. What she was.
Yeah.
I don't know. She just showed her boobies. And that was all that mattered.
Yeah, she did.
And then all you went with.
In the theater, I wasn't expecting it. I was like one of the first movies, like me and my girlfriend like went on a date to go see the 300 sequel, prequel, whatever it was.
Yeah,
and it was Eva Green. I was like, nah, she's not gonna show her boobies. I mean, she shows her boobies in like every movie she's ever in. But I'm like, there's not gonna be an opportunity, right? And then sure enough, I was like, oh, damn.
I'm not looking. I'm not looking.
I'm like, I didn't know there was a sex scene.
Yeah, I expected it in Sin City for sure, because the character Ava Lord in A Dame to Kill For, like 90% of her appearance in that graphic novel, she's like nude as a grave. So yeah, she can do that as much as she wants. I'm not going to complain about that.
All I know is that we definitely need to go do a review of first half, second half of Wednesday. So I'm putting the pressure on you, Tank, in front of everybody.
No, we're gonna watch it.
No, you're not gonna watch it. You're going to binge it.
Hold that thought. I'll be right back.
All right, go ahead.
All right,
you're gonna think that you think you're just gonna watch it, but you're gonna watch one and then next thing you know, you've watched 4, and then next thing you know, you've watched 6. Like, is that the sun? It's just what's going to happen.
Yeah. I mean, it's only 8 episodes, so it should be pretty quick. Even at an hour long, it's not too bad. But yeah, we because we both want to watch it, so we'll watch it and then just do the whole season. I think be good.
I'm telling you, it's so fun, and you're going to enjoy it.
Yeah. What do you think? So if we hit 10 viewers on YouTube, I'll give away. I'll start giving away some of the codes.
All right. Well, then let's watch a trailer and see what we get.
Yeah. We'll wait for Brandon to come back. I'll put it on here.
All right.
Oh, but yeah, man. Hopefully, we'll do devotion on Monday because I really want to talk about that, man. That was so good. And then hopefully the menu. Hopefully, we do a double feature on that. Yeah, and then today we were supposed to do the whole interview with the vampire thing, but Sergio couldn't make it. From House of Nerds, which is whatever. I didn't really kind of keep him up. Like, hey, like remind him. I should have reminded him like on Tuesday or something. But yeah, but yeah, so we got that in the pipeline still. But it kind of worked out because so many trailers. Like as soon as I text you guys, I'm like, oh, here's these trailers. If there's anything else, and then I look, I'm like, oh, Guardians just dropped like 10 minutes ago.
All right,
add that to the list.
Yeah,
trailers. All right,
and with it coming out in May, I kind of I expected it to be out, maybe by the end of this month. I didn't expect it was going to be at the very beginning of this month. Not that I'm complaining.
Yeah.
But like just they dumped everything, and I loved it.
It makes sense though. You want to dump this stuff before Avatar comes out because it's all going to be in the previews of Avatar.
Yeah.
So you want your own time in the sun, and then you're going to have it in Avatar for all those eyeballs that are going to go see it. Because no matter what you think about it, it's going to be a lot of people that are going to go see it.
Yeah, I need to see that Guardians 3 trailer in 3D. I'm going to see the movie in 3D as well. I remember Volume 2, probably behind Avatar 1 and Tron Legacy, was probably my favorite 3D experience, IMAX 3D experience. So, yeah.
Well, and on that case, I want to watch something. Come on, let's go.
Yeah. All right. Which one do you want to start off with? Wait.
Yeah, I got it. Don't worry. I got it.
All right. You got it. All right.
Can't stand these people.
I know
okay.
we need where's Derpy the bot killer.
He was on here earlier.
I know, man. I fought running late. Yeah, I didn't leave work until so fucking late. Like, you guys suck. Like you're not gonna be here tomorrow because you're on vacation. I gotta be here tomorrow still. So what the hell? And then anybody watching, I think once we start hitting 10 viewers on YouTube, I'll give away a couple codes. I got some pretty good ones. A little bit older movies, but popular. All right, so we got A Christmas Karen, which somebody in our Facebook group shared it, and I watched it, and it's fucking hilarious.
I watched it too. Yeah.
Did you? It was really good. So I wanted to do that one. But then we got Transformers, Super Mario Brothers, Indiana Jones, Guardians, and am I missing one?
I think that's all I had on the thumbnail.
Oh, Cocaine Bear. Oh,
Cocaine Bear. Let's start with Cocaine Bear.
Yeah,
let's start with Cocaine Bear. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, I was like, wait, there's one other one. Yeah, Cocaine Bear. So this one I have not seen. I've been keeping the suspense.
I was like, just sounds so good. Cocaine Bear. I was like, okay, a bear on cocaine. That's it. It's the plot. That's what we're going with.
Based off of real life events, supposedly.
Yes. Based on a true story.
Yeah.
What happens when your drugs get loose in the wilderness? And then the next movie is going to be Cocaine Bear versus Cocaine Mountain Lion.
That would be a little funny. That'd be funny. There's a whole forest of cocaine animals.
It'll be like Shark Tornado. Hey, we're at 10. Sharknado.
Yeah. Yeah. Shit. Man, this Elgato thing keeps resetting. I'm pretty sure my voice sounds a little flat right now, but whatever. Whatever.
What's up, Andy?
Hey.
Thank you for joining as always.
That's the last time we had anything, Andy. It's the last time. But
yeah,
in other news, Justice Fields did practice fully today.
Go Bears!
Exactly.
At the end of Cocaine Bear, just
Go Bears!
Oh, that's great. All right.
That's what we should. Oh my God. If we go see it, we should like rent a private theater just for this movie and it's like all dressed up as like Dicka.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That would
Cocaine
be
Bears
funny.
is like Lawrence Taylor being traded to the Chicago Bears. That's what
That's hilarious.
That's what
That's
it
funny.
is.
That's funny. All right. Let's watch this Cocaine Bear. Let me get us going. All right. Welcome to Spoiler Kings. We got a bunch of trailers that dropped in the past couple of days, and we are going to check them all out. We got about 5 or 6 altogether. So make sure you guys stick around if you're watching live, watching on replay. We are going to watch Cocaine Bear, this first one. So I am excited about it. Let's watch it. Yeah, let's watch it, and then we'll talk about it a little bit. Let me know if you guys can hear it. Oh yes, yes.
We are seeing this. We are seeing this. We are renting out a theater for that. We are renting out same thing we did with Love and Thunder. Yes, we need to do that.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Count
so
me in.
freaking.
But
I can't.
what did I just
Absurd.
watch? I don't even understand, guys. I don't know.
Remember how Snakes on a Plane was basically a cult classic before it was even released?
Yep.
This
Charlie's
is basically
plane.
this is a very similar scenario. I'd say this is a very similar scenario. Yes.
Yeah.
Yogi Bear got in a
this.
picnic basket, and then it had some cocaine in it, and then and then he was messed up, and then he killed everybody. The end.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they dropped cocaine from an airplane, right? So cocaine's all over the place, right? In the forest. I'm telling you what the sequel is going to be. Y'all don't believe me. Cocaine Bear versus Cocaine Mountain Lion.
That would be that'd be crazy.
It's going to happen.
I'm in.
There's that one part. Did he like have it on his nose and blew it into the kid's face?
That's what I thought I saw too.
Yeah.
I'm still tripping off the fact that he did a line off the dude's ripped off arm. Did you guys see that?
This is it. This is it.
Yep.
With what's his name? Yeah, Kerry Russell, like you say, O'Shea Jackson was in it. That's
Yeah,
what I
O'Shea-
was like, who is that? O'Shea Jackson.
Yeah. And was
yeah.
that what's the actor's name? Was that what's his face from The Wire? Clay Davis? Shit. Was that him?
Was it? Oh, I think it was. Wait. I'm looking at the
I'm trying to remember the actor's name.
is it that's Isaiah Whitlock.
Isaiah Washington or Whitlock. Yeah.
Is it
Isaiah
Whitlock
Whitlock.
too? Yeah.
Yeah. That's was it Senator Davis or Mayor Davis from The Wire?
Oh, I don't remember. That's so long ago. Yeah.
All you remember from him is
That's
shit.
like yeah. So everyone was saying that like back then. But it was but also Ray Liotta's last movie. Like
I know,
if a
man.
reason to go see it besides like seeing the cocaine bear, an actual cocaine bear. You know, seeing Ray Liotta's last movie.
I
Elizabeth
think on the
Banks
trailer,
directed this.
the trailer
Yeah.
should have said based on true events at the end,
Yeah.
like right, just to let us know this stuff actually happened.
Yeah, I mean, so it's produced by Oscar winners Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, who did Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, The Mitchells versus the Machine.
A Lego movie.
Yeah, like you said, Elizabeth Banks. You know, there's some pretty decent people like that are part of this like production team and stuff like this. So at the very least, this is gonna be a fun, stupid, goofy movie.
Oh, this is
Just
gonna
say-
be.
Don't worry, guys. Bears can't climb trees.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, I am just all in for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna be great.
Yeah. So, oh man, yeah. Just right off the bat. So, like I said, this is the first time I've seen it. We're seeing him eat it and then just kind of like rolling on his back. It is like I have a drunk video of me kind of not on cocaine, just being drunk, but kind of the same thing, like on the floor, kind of like pushing myself with my feet just to get to the bedroom.
Oh,
Yeah,
everyone had that drunk
let-
time. Everyone's had that drunk time where you like you scroll, just kind of just crawling on the floor, just trying to get to where you need to go. Like, oh my gosh!
Oh yeah.
And let this be a lesson to all of us and everyone out there who's just tuning in. Whenever somebody says your aspirations are dumb or you think your aspirations will prove fruitless, just remember somebody made a movie about a coked up bear. Just remember that.
Elizabeth Banks.
Oscar worthy, guys. Oscar worthy.
Yeah. Who did I watch? There was somebody like, oh, it's just a really long dare campaign. I'm like, why not to take drugs? So
Hey, that's what happens when Smokey Bear gets mad and gets some cocaine in him.
Yeah.
crackhead Smokey. Oh man. All right. But yeah, that is Cocaine Bear. I don't think it said coming in theaters though. It said
It said February 24th. February 24th, 2023. That's all I know.
24th.
Oh, I
Yeah,
hope
it's
this
a
comes out
Universal
in
movie.
theaters.
Yeah, it's a Universal movie, so it probably is coming out in theaters. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Or at least on Peacock. You know.
Or both.
something like that.
Yeah.
I hope
Yeah.
it comes out in theaters. I
Yeah.
really hope.
I do too. We can get 20 people to go see this.
Easily.
Hey, if you're looking to go ahead and watch this with us, comment in this on this video. Let us know. Leave your email address. We'll get 20 of us and we'll all go together.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. This one is definitely not bring your kids to the movie theater. This one.
Daddy, what's that white stuff?
Flour. He's baking.
Don't worry about it, baby.
Well, all right. Let's move on to another trailer. All right. What you guys feel like? You want to do another funny one, or you want to do something serious, cute?
Let's do Guardians.
Yeah.
Let's like get it out of the way.
Just I know what's going to be, so let's just do that now.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man, we're sitting right at 7. Hey, man, if we can get
We're up
10
to
viewers.
9. We're at 9.
We're up to 9 at one point. Yeah.
It's showing me 8.
Yeah, so no, that's
Yeah. I
on
think it's
here.
showing me 8
When you look at studio, no, we got the 10 on here,
on StreamYard. Yeah.
but in the studio, I saw it was still only at 9.
Yeah. Also, though, it's a good thing I'm watching studio because the warning came up of us like playing copyright stuff because Universal and Warner Brothers suck so hard with blocking like copyright claiming shit and not letting it go. Like, you guys suck, man. Everyone else, Netflix, Disney, everyone except for them too.
Oh, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Listen,
Oh, a bunch more keep coming in.
yeah.
I know it's so annoying. Is it all the same?
Yep. It keeps on
Oh my
saying
God.
can't do it.
Oh, yeah, they tried probably coming back in, but they were timed out. Annoying. I need to add them to the bot. I need to get a better bot. Chat bot. All right. So let's watch some Guardians. All right, so we have another trailer. This one dropped a little later in the day, which was kind of, I think it threw a lot of people off. But you know, we have that Brazil Comic Con, that CCXP, I think it's called.
Yep.
So, and it makes sense because we just got the holiday special. So I am talking about Marvel Studios Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. So I wanted to wait to watch it with you guys, but I couldn't. I couldn't. So I already seen it.
Oh my goodness!
I couldn't.
I literally saw it come out, and I was like, "That's okay. I'll wait." You know,
I couldn't. The last minute.
It's like me and my wife. I'm like, "Did you watch? Did you watch Wednesday?" No.
I thought about it. It came out while I was sitting at work. My last hour at work. I thought about excusing myself to like the coffee room or the bathroom, and I'm like,
I'm the only one that watched it all. I ruined the surprise.
Yeah.
I was a good boy. I waited until I was off work.
Yeah. Oh, you said watch. So you just waited.
I just waited.
Okay.
Well, I'm the only one that didn't watch this. It's crazy.
Yeah. All right. So at least we get one like actual reaction. But all right, let's watch it and then check it out.
All right.
Talk about it.
We were gone for quite a while. But no matter what happens next, the galaxy still needs its guardians.
Hello, we come in peace.
Don't forget where we came from.
We have been running our whole lives. Pete, I'm done running. We'll all fly away together. One last time. Into the forever and beautiful sky. We are
And we'll kill anyone who gets in our way.
No, not kill anyone.
Kill a few people.
Kill no people.
Kill one guy, one stupid guy who no one loves.
Now you're just making it sad.
Oh man.
I was gonna let you know.
That
Knowing that this is the last movie, I almost had a tear in my eye. Like watching the trailer, none of it was sad, but just knowing that it's the last one, I was like,
there's a few sad parts, I thought.
yeah, like the high evolutionary reaching for Baby Rocket, which is really gonna
Yeah.
me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that trailer was kind of giving off some vibes that Rocket may not come out the other side.
I think all of them.
Yeah.
I
think there's gonna be a few of them, but
Yeah,
I didn't think
they pull
Rocket.
off.
Now I'm feeling Rocket's might be one on that list.
which
Drax
I'm
is probably more.
I'm hoping it's not the case. You know, if
Is it? That's a good question.
dear James Gunn, if you do kill off Rocket, we should meet somewhere. I just want to talk. I just want to talk that's
With
all.
these hands.
Yeah. So Horgeek said,
Is that
he said, I'm getting ready to say Guardians of the Galaxy is the best trilogy in the MCU. If this is good, I mean,
Yeah, because
yeah,
Horgeek thank you first and foremost. I felt like I'm one of the very few people who actually really liked Volume 2.
Oh, I loved Volume 2.
I did too.
Yeah,
I love it too.
I loved Volume 2.
So I am in good company. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I love it
You
too.
know,
I love the whole
Like-
family theme about it. You know, like the dad and you know, Rocket was like the weird uncle, and you know, you had Drax, and like it was the whole family vibe about it. You know, I loved it.
Yeah.
You know,
I
but
love,
even
I love
Peter-
that too.
I mean, Peter. I mean, see, knowing who your dad is, the one who watched you, who took care of you, brought you up, cared about you, seeing Yandu. Come on, man, that was
yeah.
Yeah, I absolutely loved Volume. I love pretty much everything about Volume 2, especially from a visual standpoint. I loved how it just kind of doubled down and got even crazier. Like I said, it's easily one of my favorite IMAX 3D experiences too. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I thought
cool.
Volume 2 was kind of reminded me of
It's
2001:
very-
A Space Odyssey.
That and for like the younger audience, Among Us. If you ever
Among
played
Us,
the
yeah.
Among Us
Among
video
Us,
game, you know,
exactly.
they have spacesuits
Exactly what
and they're
I
all
thought.
colored like that. You know, Power Rangers too, very color coordinated and stuff like that. So
No, it's too soon.
like,
too soon.
yeah, very very. I mean, even this shot, it was like, oh man, my stupid mouse. Like what happened with Peter? You know, like they all look fairly sad except for Rocket. He's drinking whatever, but Mantis looks sad and.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
you know that he's okay because Rocket will be balling. He would kill someone if something happened to Peter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like
very
Drax and Rocket would do whatever it could. They will risk their lives to save Peter, and that's how
Yeah.
I think it's going to happen. I think they're going to end up risking their lives to save Peter because they're going. Gamora's going to be in prison with them. Someone's going to snatch Peter up, and they're going to do whatever it takes to go get him back.
Yeah.
Did you notice this was the first time that we've in this trailer at least? This is the first time you've heard Rocket in the context of these movies refer to Peter as Pete and not Quill.
Pete. Yeah. Yeah. Even
also,
this one
it
was
shows
kind of
that closeness, right? It shows
Yeah.
the closeness between them.
yeah, like
Well, yeah, but-
Rocket and the
Lila.
Otter.
Yeah.
You know, kind of cool. I don't know. This must be like a flashback, right? Because he
He's too young.
looks younger. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's just messed up. I don't know. But maybe them escaping, you know, the high evolutionary. I don't know, man. I think this one's gonna hit the feet because I number one was really good. I thought number two hit the feelings really good. This one I think is gonna really make you feel emotional because I think you're gonna miss some of these characters. At the end.
Exactly. You learn these characters. You really learn to grow with the characters. You really want more.
Yeah.
And I think
I mean,
it's
there's
gonna
a
be
lot
really
of-
sad.
A lot of these people are crying. You know, like we had Peter in this one, Mantis. You know, like
But I think
There's
all
a lot
that
of
revolves
people.
around Peter. You know, so we even though I think we
Well-
know Rocket is going to be focused on Rocket, I think it revolves around Peter's relationship with each one of them because now Mantis and he are sister and brother. You know, Gamora knows about him, so they have their thing. You know, Rocket and him, like all of them, in the father and son relationship with him and Groot, it really all revolves around Peter. So
Yeah,
if
we
something
got that
happens
one
to
too,
him,
though.
he gets taken away. All of them
Yeah.
will risk it all for him.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
you know,
if
it's-
anything, that's good.
No, I was just going to say it's for the most part, it's always been, you know, it's very much an ensemble story where everyone gets their own kind of arc or exploration, but it's always been kind of about Peter at the core, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Right there with you with that. And then well also like how you said like they all kind of want to sacrifice for him. Like if anything we learned from the holiday special is they see him. They literally said he's the greatest hero in the
all
universe.
time.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's how they see him. So it's like, you know, he's not only like family, but he's also like a hero, which is kind of like
Yeah.
crazy, you know? You know,
Yeah.
because it also kind of
Star-Lord
contradicts.
T'Challa did better. I don't know.
Well, yeah, but it contradicts what like all the fans were saying in Infinity War. You know, they were blaming Peter for why it all happened because they're like, oh, if he controlled his emotion, blah blah blah. And I feel like this one they're starting to like, no, he's good. Like,
You know, They always go straight to that, but they never. But they always acted like just removing the glove would automatically solve everything, and Thanos would just give up and surrender.
Yeah, he's like, oh dang it.
Oh dang it! I guess I'll
got me.
stop. You got me. You got the glove off my hand. No one. No. Now I'm just gonna give up my psychotic mission to quote unquote save half the galaxy just because you took the glove off my hand.
Yeah, but no, let's be fair. I mean, it would have changed the entire story. He probably would have snapped everything away. Doctor Strange probably wouldn't have lost his thing. I mean, just honestly, it did do a lot to it. Peter was my least favorite in Infinity War. He's my favorite in every other movie, but in Infinity War is my least favorite because I was like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Really? You knew what happened already.
Yeah, but I mean, he had a connection. It was just that one moment I thought was kind of silly, but understandable. Understandable, but a person who never grew up around emotions and now he has emotions and now he doesn't know how to control it. It makes sense. Speaking of emotionless beings, we get our first look at Adam Warlock.
I was actually surprised that he wasn't walking with him. That he's an adversary, and then towards the end of the movie, he becomes someone that they can rely on. I was surprised that we didn't see that.
I don't know. I think he's gonna help them, but I think he's gonna be gone and has to discover himself. But he's definitely coming back in Guardians for whatever next iteration of Guardians is. Like he's definitely gonna be part of it.
Yeah, or in some capacity in at least like the cosmic corner of the MCU.
Exactly. I think he would be in a lot of MCU things.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because he's still young. He's a pretty good actor. I'll give him that.
I like him. And you know what?
Runner.
As I remember, he's gotten big. He's gotten pretty big.
Oh yeah.
He did.
Yeah. He had a major glow up.
Oh.
Major glow up.
I will cry if Rocket dies, but they're telegraphing it really hard in the trailer. I won't be shocked if he ends up living. True.
What if he's the only one that isn't living? That's just
it's
left with just Rocket. He's alone again.
Oh, that'd be messed up. No, I think Nebula is going to be around. I think Drax is gone. Gamora might be gone.
They don't kill her in every movie. They don't kill her in Avatar. They're gonna kill her in this movie.
Did you see? She did have something come out today where she's like that she feels like she's kind of held down to these big movies, and I'm like, that's a lot of money. I get actors like being actors and doing actor shit, but also that's a ton of money. That is so much money.
I mean, you want to go back to going Colombiana? You want to go back to that? No, you don't. You don't want Colombiana.
Yeah, yeah. She's carved a career out of like being the go-to for sci-fi. Guardians, Avatar, Star Trek. So yeah, she's eating really, really good in that regard. I'm not even mad at her. She does a great job at it.
Yeah. So, I'm excited, man. This will definitely be on our watch list. Like every Marvel movie is, but yeah, like I said, I think this one's gonna hit some heartstrings for sure.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited for it, and also this is James Gunn's last hurrah in the MCU before he goes and takes over the DC and does stuff over there. So it's like I feel but I was like, so many people don't like James Gunn. I'm like, I like his movies. Like if you've ever seen Slither, like it's so bad it's good. Like it's very it's a weird, creepy movie.
It's got like
Brightburn, right?
Yeah,
Brightburn.
I didn't like Brightburn either.
Brightburn sucked.
Yeah, Brightburn could have been a lot more.
Yeah.
It was just a scenario where they didn't quite go as far as they could with the premise. It could have been awesome.
It could have been really good.
It was just, I thought it was just it was okay by the time it ended.
Yeah, but at the very least, Guardians, I think he was able to create a vibe that he does best, and it worked. And the music, the look, the actors, it was so great. So his final hurrah.
Yeah, and he's had a very interesting career. Like even before like Slither and that sort of thing. You know, he was doing like trauma films and wrote the two live action Scooby Doo movies, which I think are very underrated. By the way, I will defend those movies to the bitter end.
I'm a Scooby Doo fan from the original
I love. Yeah, I'm a huge Scooby Doo fan. So
I won't say casting was great.
The casting was absolutely spot on.
Writing was.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, it's Scooby Doo.
Yeah,
hey,
you know,
Scooby Doo's the original whodunit show. Everything that we got is because of Scooby Doo. Better pay homage.
But yeah, you know, Gunn's had a pretty interesting career. I was really interested to see where he went with Guardians when they announced that he was going to do it. I'm like, James Gunn, I've heard that name. Oh, he did this, and this. Oh, he's going to do the Guardians movie. He's doing something for Marvel. And then I'm like, you know, and he's turned it into a household name. Now everyone knows the Guardians.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
know.
Yeah.
So yeah, more power to him, and I hope he does wonders with DC. So
yeah,
you know,
I mean, he's already did Peacemaker, which everyone loved, and the Suicide Squad, which I think majority of people love. So, in comic book wise, he's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Did you read the article where he says with DC he really wants to do a Booster Gold movie?
There you go. Oh, Booster Gold would be great. I love Booster Gold. He's such a goofy character. It's right up his alley. It's right up his alley.
It's right up his alley. Like if Chris Pratt wasn't already Star-Lord, he'd be a good Booster Gold. You know.
Yeah.
All
see,
right.
I thought there you go. There you go. I'm dancing.
I'm gonna master that entire. I'm gonna master that entire number one day.
Do it. Just record it. Go C2E2 and just join a flash mob.
Yeah, I'm gonna master
that would be great.
I'm gonna master that entire thing.
But C2E2 this year is in March.
The end of March, and it's like March 29th, 30, and
29th.
April 1st or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's like right
First,
at the
second,
end.
So we'll talk about that. That we need to get the tickets. We need to do what we need to do.
Oh yeah, we'll get it.
Definitely.
But let's move on to another trailer.
Yep.
All right. I don't know why my internet is. Am I laggy?
Only when you play the movie at the beginning is like, then at the end it's fine.
Okay.
So play another trailer. If it doesn't work, then I'll do it.
Let me close some of my stuff up. I have like
you have like 15 windows open. That's why.
I got Premiere. I got Photoshop. I got.
Those are like the things that do the most for your computer. Like that's what it takes so much energy. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Here we go.
Let me. And before we get going, I did want to change out the outros. You know, I want to do something along the lines like a little bit more like cliche, like oh my Jesus. I just put them in the timeout too. Yeah. Appreciate it. I want to do some like if you've probably seen it where they're like, oh, thanks for checking out a clip of our live show. If you want to check out more, click here, hit that sub button, you know, something like that. But each one of us, so I could just throw one of us randomly up and just rotate it, you know. So like Brian, and then there's me, and then there's Will, and then Brandon. Well, hopefully Will. He's busy. Yeah, but I want to do something like that, you know, just shake it up, do different ones. Because then, say if we like right now we didn't do an outro, we can just throw that in there, and then the outro would be the end card too. So it'd be like a 2-for-1 kind of thing.
Do you really want to test that?
Yeah, let me put some of these other windows.
I love that song too.
Oh, it's so great.
The way you're talking, that's all I can hear. I was like, I hear what you're saying, but this is all I'm thinking about right now.
Yeah, I can't wait for season 2.
Me neither.
Man, is this thing on my eye like really noticeable?
Now that you say it, I'm gonna put a Photoshop and just kind of make it even
Blow it
more
up.
noticeable. Do you see it, guys? Do you see it now? No,
I
you're
see
fine.
every time I look up. I keep on Twitter just in case something else pops up, but I haven't seen anything else new. There's the Ant-Man, like little real, but nothing new.
I'm all for Ant-Man though. I can't wait for that to come out.
Oh, I can't wait for
so-
that either.
Oh yeah. So supposedly, we should be getting a Loki season 2 trailer. That's the rumor.
I don't know.
It's
if
going to
I'm
be
ready.
around that time. It's going to be.
Well, they're saying
be
this
around that
weekend, but
Really?
I think Marvel did their thing today, didn't it? So if it didn't come out today, I don't think it's going to come out.
Yeah, because the rest of this thing is going to be about Sony and
Yeah.
in DC, but mostly Sony.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely expecting more to be ramping up for Quantumania in the couple weeks. That's right around the corner. We got what, 2.5 months, if even that.
February 17th.
Yeah, so 2.5 months.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that.
Pretty excited.
I think
All right,
that's the one that's really going to blow the MCU, like in terms of the multiverse, even farther.
Yes.
Away,
Yes. It needs to.
Yeah.
It needs to. All right. Let's watch Mario. What do you guys think?
Okay. Oh yeah.
I don't think I have any Mario Brothers. No. All right. All right. Welcome back. We got another trailer in this trailer madness Thursday. This one came out a couple of days ago though. The new Super Mario Brothers trailer. I think the last one we saw was a teaser, and this is the actual official trailer. Full trailer, 2 minutes long. So let's watch it and then we'll talk about it.
It looks
Yeah.
fun.
It looks very fun. I think, visually it looks like everything a Mario movie should be. I know the verdict is out and regarding the voice acting, that's very, very divisive. But I knew, and anyone had to have known, that they were going to get big names to headline this movie, to help sell tickets, that sort of thing. So I was always fine with, Chris Pratt, Charlie Day. I think Jack Black is probably my favorite piece of casting as Bowser.
Mhm.
But as a whole, I'm fine with the casting. It looks like everything. There were plenty of callbacks to the games we grew up with in the trailer, and that's really all I'm here for. I think it'll be a fun watch, and animation wise, animation was the way to go, and it might even be the way to go with a lot of video game movies. Hopefully after this we'll get Zelda in the same style of animation. Hopefully, I'd be down with Metroid. I'd be down with Star Fox.
Star Fox
and
is a good one.
culminate it all in a Smash Brothers movie. Do a shared universe that way. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
So yeah. Count me in.
Yeah, in the trailer, I think she says oh, there's a whole galaxy of something like that. So I was like, right there, just linked it all together. All Nintendo stuff. So it could easily.
No pun intended, right? Or was that intended?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure it was probably intended because we already got Smash Brothers in the game. They're fighting, and Mario Kart in the same movie. So
And you saw
that was
Mario
kind of
3.
wild.
and
Yeah. What's the name of that?
the
suit?
squirrel, whatever that suit is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
forgot
want
the
to
name
fall in the water and go do 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 do. That's all I want.
Yeah. But, I like everything about the Mario trailer except for Chris Pratt. That's what everyone. Yeah, Rainbow Road was awesome. Everyone knows Rainbow Road. Yeah. I've watched it a few times now. It's not. It's still very Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
Anna Taylor-Joy or Anna Joy, whatever her name is, that's Princess Peach. Holy crap! I was like, wow, that's the voice you just hear in your head, for me at least. Even Charlie Day as Luigi was great. I was like, okay, I like it. who's it? Michael Keegan.
Michael Key is going to be
Michael Key.
He's Toad,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, and but he's kind of a voice actor, so he's pretty good with stuff like that. But Chris Pratt is just. It sounds like Chris Pratt trying to be Mario.
Yeah,
like, that's what it is.
It's like I said, I always knew they were going to get a bankable star to voice Mario, and any way it went, I don't think anyone was going to be very pleased with it. Like, I'm okay with it, I'm fine with it, but then I've always been a fan of Chris Pratt, so whatever anything he shows up in, I'm down with. But I do want to hear what I think it's Kevin Michael Richardson who's going to be voicing Donkey Kong in this, or is it Seth Rogen?
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen.
Yeah. Seth Rogen. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm curious to see how that pans out.
Yeah.
It's a good question.
Here's a good question. So Horror Geek 9 said, "What do y'all consider the best video game movie / show?"
It's a good question.
I'm trying to think what video game movies did we get?
So there's that. That's Mortal Kombat,
Street
Fighter, Sonic. Sonic gotta be up there.
Sonic was pretty good.
I'm almost inclined to say Sonic. Resident Evil.
Tomb Raider.
Not Prince of Persia. Tomb Raider was pretty good. The new one, the new Tomb Raider. The Assassin's Creed sucked.
What's another one?
Warcraft was
what about
not
The Witcher?
Warcraft.
I think it was going off of more of the books than the game, wasn't it?
Game. Yeah, that's true. But
that's what they were saying. Yeah. Yeah, I would say Sonic was pretty good, especially Sonic 2 was really good. Uncharted.
People hated Uncharted. I thought that was pretty good.
I wasn't a big fan of it.
It was okay. I was just weirded out by the casting. We all love Tom Holland, but
he didn't make sense. He didn't make sense.
All it was let's cash in on his Spider-Man popularity. I'm not mad at him because I've always liked Tom Holland, but Nathan Drake should be a grown ass man.
Yeah,
and
I mean technically he is a grown ass man though. He just doesn't look like it.
Yeah, he looks like he's
I'm
like
49.
15,
Yeah, he's 15.
Yeah, and Mark Wahlberg as Sully. Like, what the hell was that? Come on.
Yeah. Yeah. Mark Wahlberg is always Mark Wahlberg.
Speaking of Mark Wahlberg and video games, there was the Max Payne movie, but I prefer to forget all about that.
Yeah, that was good.
Freaking
we got Horror Geek said Silent Hill said Netflix's Castlevania was definitely really, really good.
Yeah.
But it was animated, and that alone throws a lot of people off. But yeah, that was great. That was great.
I don't know, man. My favorite
Mortal Kombat Conquest.
The first Mortal Kombat is still my favorite. Period.
It's up there.
95 one.
Yeah, it's just because it just stuck with me. Like I saw it, I loved it. I just loved it that much. It was so awesome.
And it's still fun.
Like,
it still holds up.
It's just fun.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I even liked the 2021 version. I only had one problem with that, and his name was Cole Young.
I was very disappointed we didn't get the Mortal Kombat scream at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
Hopefully with
same.
number 2 they do it, because the original one, that was the coolest thing, being at a theater and you just hear it and then the music starts playing and I was like, it puts you in the mood right off the bat. Yeah. Right off the bat, you're like, all right, let's kick some ass.
But no, I like this. Yeah, The Last of Us show should be really good. I'm thinking that's
looks
gonna be
great.
good.
And it's from the creators of Chernobyl. So yeah, definitely.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So yeah, it's got a great creative team behind it. But yeah, also I can't let this go. Mortal Kombat 2 better open with the violent or off-screen death of Cole Young. He doesn't even deserve a friggin' on-screen death. Kill
That's
that.
a hater right there.
He's a hateable character. His superpower was literal plot armor. Literal plot armor. He was a useless nothing of a character. Freaking hate Cole Young.
Obviously. Tell me how you really feel.
I thought he was going to transform into Scorpion. That's what I thought. I'm like, oh, his grandfather, great or whatever, ancestor was Scorpion. I'm like, oh, he's gonna turn to Scorpion. He's gonna be Scorpion.
Nope.
They went. I was like, really? Okay, I guess. But whatever.
Useless,
Andy.
nothing of a character.
How much furniture do you think has been broken while kids were listening to the Techno Mortal Kombat song?
A lot. Ask me how I know.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, man,
Yeah.
dude, get over here. How many times did you say get over here? Like, I mean, that's awesome.
I don't think I have a Mortal Kombat. Do I? I thought I might have had a Mortal Kombat soundbite.
Yeah, both the soundtracks to 1 and Annihilation.
There you go.
Yeah.
I don't have the song. I just got that.
The soundtracks for both of those movies just went so hard.
Yeah.
Say what you will about Annihilation, but that soundtrack was absolutely incredible.
Yeah. But anything on Mario before we move on? Any last words?
I think it's gonna be fine as long as you close your eyes and don't think about Chris Pratt. There's so many characters in it. You can really enjoy it if you just enjoy the universe of what it is. I mean, and it takes you back to your own childhood. So just enjoy that for what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks visually satisfying enough. I think they're really going to stick the landing with it. In every other aspect other than the voice acting, which the voice casting, which I said doesn't really bother me. Everything else looks absolutely wonderful to me.
Yeah. Yep. Oh crap! Sorry, guys. But cool. Let's move on to another movie. Okay. Like I hit it, but it didn't go. Yeah. My computer's like super laggy right now. Like that whole trailer probably looked like shit. Yeah. In editing, I'll probably put the actual trailer.
Yeah.
There's no lag and stuff. So I got 2 for sure, maybe 3 more. You want to do Indiana Jones?
Yeah, Indiana Jones is perfect right now.
Yeah. I haven't seen that one yet. All right, so let's get that one. All right, guys. So our next trailer for today is Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. I don't know how I feel about that title though.
I wish I had the ball behind me. We could put it in. Be running
with the green screen. Just have it. That'd be funny. Just rotate between all of us.
Dial of Destiny has me thinking time travel.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So I don't know. Could be. But cool. Let's check it out. And this is the first trailer. I don't think we've seen anything else besides a few pictures. So let's watch it and then talk about it.
I miss the desert. I miss the sea. And I miss waking up every morning, wondering what wonderful adventure the new day will bring to us.
Those days have come and gone.
Perhaps not.
I don't believe in magic. But a few times in my life, I've seen things I can't explain. And I've come to believe it's not so much what you believe. It's how hard you believe it.
Who is this man?
I'm her godfather.
Related.
Get back.
I was like, he's got a whip. Don't they have like knives or something?
Are you idiots? We all got swords.
Yeah.
That's awesome. You know, honestly, I kept waiting for Kylo Ren to come out something nowhere and like stab him.
Stab him again?
Wait for Kylo. Can you help me? To stab him again.
I think my only hang up is the fact that Steven Spielberg is not directing this one. Like,
yeah.
You know, in Indiana Jones without Harrison Ford and Spielberg just feels really incomplete to me. But, you know, James Mangold's a pretty good director. Seems like he's kind of emulating the tone Spielberg set enough, I'm thinking this one, you know, just, you know, the de-aged Harrison Ford, some of the montage of the previous adventures, the lines about magic. I'm very much thinking time travel in this one. You know, they've already kind of dipped into the sci-fi with Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, of course, which, you know, everyone was very open about how they felt about with that.
It was terrible.
You know, yeah, you know, definitely was, but we'll see.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if I'm going to see it in the theater or if I'm just going to wait until it's on TNT one afternoon. But we'll see. It looks the trailer definitely did its job in terms of kind of grabbing you. It looks fun enough.
Yeah.
Harrison Ford still looks very sprightly for an 80-year-old.
There's this one scene where he's on horseback. It was like, you could have done better with the CGI, green screen and stuff. It doesn't look the greatest.
I've never heard sprightly 80-year-old ever said. Like,
yeah, right. I mean, like, yeah, that's right. I mean, or is it just me?
Do you see the green underneath it?
Well, I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. They got 6 more months, so touch that up a little bit.
Yeah.
But
that's good.
Yeah, because there's no way. Yeah, he's not getting on the horseback.
Yeah, but we will see. It's got a, you know, I know Mads Mikkelsen is playing the villain. You know, he's a great actor in everything he's in. So
another Nazi. There was a comment on Twitter. There's a comment on Twitter. Usually I don't comment on stuff like that, but I felt like it was an easy dunk. So somebody wrote like, "Oh, I'm kind of excited about it," and somebody's like, because it's Lucasfilm, which means it's Disney, and they're like, "Oh, I'm not gonna watch this woke trash." And then the person's like, "What's woke about it?" And I put it in there. I'm like, "Oh, I guess a college professor that hates Nazis is too woke." It's like,
I thought you were gonna say, is it never mind. I can't even say what I was gonna say. It's pretty bad.
Okay,
it was pretty. I'm thinking about it now. I was like, you probably shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
It was something to do with Kanye West, and I was like, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I really tune out the term woke now. It's just it's pretty much lost whatever meaning it did have. It's just a go-to for angry little incels at this point.
Yeah. Exactly.
Who probably never been laid. So, you know, it is what it is. Yes, stay mad.
You don't know their life. You don't know their life.
What?
You don't know their life.
Their comments pretty much say it all.
Yeah, right. Speak for themselves.
You tell everyone, go in the comments right here. Tell us what you think about this. Where you're gonna see it in the movie theaters. You're gonna wait till it gets to TV. You're gonna wait till you can stream it. What's gonna happen? How do you feel about Indiana Jones? How do you feel about Harrison Ford being 80 years old, still doing cracking the whip? I looked at him like, what the hell's wrong with you, dude? But just tell us what you think. Like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching this one. But yeah, we got another one to look at.
Yeah.
I might watch it in the theater.
Sorry.
Theater. I love a good adventure movie. So a good adventure movie. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. All right, let's save Transformers to the end. Let's do this. We'll do a Christmas Karen.
Christmas Karen, okay.
Yeah, and then that'll be kind of goofy, and then we'll get into the good one. And then this should be fairly quick, I think, too. All right. When you said the Kanye thing, I was like, oh my god, all day today, all day today. Jesus, man.
That's why I was thinking, like, this is perfect time to say this, but I was like, maybe I should
all over Twitter. It was just, just like, what was trending for a while? What was it? Fuck, Yadoff.
Yeah,
was trending. Yadoff was trending. So I was like, oh jeez.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, all right, guys, that's enough.
Yep. But yeah, that's like the Nazi thing. But yeah, I thought that was kind of funny. Yeah, like I said, usually I don't comment on stuff like that, you know. But I was like, oh, he's a college professor and he hates Nazis. Oh, that's too much. I think I got a few likes on it though.
That's terrible.
All right. Let's get what's this? A Christmas Karen. Okay. I kept wanting to say Karen Christmas, but it's the other way around. All right. We got another movie. This one, this trailer was actually recommended to us by one of our guys in our Facebook group. What was it? I'm sorry, I don't know. I forgot who did it. I'm so sorry.
I think,
but it's you know who?
I think it was the other Brandon. I think it was the
other.
Was
Brandon.
It was Brandon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Chair.
No, not Brandon. Brandon Davis, I believe his name is over there. Sorry, I don't know.
You're right.
Dox you.
You're right.
But he's been putting up some really good stuff, good questions and good pictures and stuff like that. So shout out to Brandon Davis on our Facebook group, man. Appreciate it. But he popped this on and I'm like, this is too good. We are definitely watching this movie. So it's Christmas Karen. I thought it was a joke at first. I think it's a real movie. It's obviously a spoof movie. But yeah, let's watch it and then let's talk about it.
Another one of those.
Another one of those. It's a spoofy holiday.
Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas.
Okay, this is a residential street. Shut down this illegal operation. Scat! Hot chocolate for free.
Wow.
This expired 4 years ago.
I would like to speak to your manager. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! You scratched my car! Lawsuit pending! Leave me alone! Christmas bugs me. That better be Amazon with the right size jeggings this time. Hey, Karen! I warn you, you do not want to end up like us. Behold! Okay!
I'm the ghost of past Christmases.
Christmases yet to come.
Christmas present!
So the only one that's going to open that damn door is
Me.
Hi, I'm Karen.
and your parents left you alone on Christmas Eve.
Karen, can you not see what you're turning into?
It's better than who you are. Now look what you've done to that little girl.
She smells like elephants for JJ.
Booyah, bet you feel like poop on a platter now, don't you?
You dredged up my past. You show me things in the present that made me feel really depressed. Have you listened to yourself? Like really listen to yourself? Is this the future or just a possible future? I am not the woman that I was. Excuse me. I promise to never ask for a manager ever again. Merry Christmas, everyone. I see you.
I'm Hindu. Happy Day of Christ.
So, yeah.
It looks harmless. Yeah. It looks harmless.
Right.
Remember how they made that? Remember how they made that horror film last year called Karen?
Oh,
and, I think somebody saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think somebody saw that and they're like, you know what? Let's redo this, but Christmas themed.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there'll be more like Karen, like
on
movies
the barbecue.
based.
They should have been barbecuing for Christmas, and she should have called the cops on somebody. That's what it should have been.
Oh, yeah. Well, the whole hot cocoa is supposed to be like, the lemonade stand that real life.
The legal, yeah. It's a legal business. You better shut this down. Free cocoa.
Yeah. So definitely, a reimagining of reimagination or whatever of A Christmas Carol. I couldn't think of it. So
yeah.
I think the best version of that is definitely Scrooged.
I love
Scrooge is like
Scrooge. Is my favorite.
It is. Every year we watch it.
Every
year.
I watch that one, and I watch the one with Patrick Stewart, and those are my two favorite ones.
I've
watched the
been very
Muppet one.
partial to the Muppet Christmas Carol.
Yeah, the Muppet Christmas Carol is always great. With
I
what's
always
his name?
watch
Michael
I always
Caine.
watch Patrick Stewart because I don't know. I'm a Star
Michael
Trek
Caine.
fan.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen the one with Patrick Stewart. I'm trying to remember. I probably did.
It's so
But-
good. He did such
Yeah.
a good job.
Yeah. So
That was a
yeah, it
TV
looks
movie,
good.
right? Like a
Well, was it? I'm not sure. Probably.
Yeah, Christmas Carol's but Patrick Stewart. That's what. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, all I know is this movie looks better than Spirited. So
Really? I have to watch it still. I haven't watched it, but it's Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell. I was like, how can that go wrong, right?
yeah, everyone's saying it's awful,
Really? Oh man,
awful.
I'm still gonna check it out.
Yeah,
but
I'll still watch it.
but the best part is like, I promise I'll never ask for a manager again. That they got me. The chastity belt. Or the chastity underwear, whatever, got me. That was very, very good, very funny. So, yeah, shout out to Brandon Davis, man. That was I clicked it. I'm like, I'll check it out, and it was funny. Good job.
It's crazy.
Yeah. It will be on demand. Oh, it's already on demand.
Yeah,
So-
I think
What?
it's already available.
We should watch it and then come back and talk about this.
Yeah, on demand and digital, November 18th. So it's already been out.
Oh yeah, it's been out for a minute.
So there you go. Yeah. Yeah.
Very
so-
under the radar.
Yeah, so definitely check that out. See what it is. It better be less than an hour and a half. If it's over an hour and a half, I don't think I'm gonna watch it. It's one of those movies.
I'm looking for it right now. It is.
It's on Tubi.
On Tubi. Yeah.
Is it? That'd be funny.
So
what-
Pluto
what you-
TV.
On Pluto.
Yep.
Another free app. Yeah. So yeah, it looks goofy, fun. Definitely making fun of Karens is always a funny thing. So
Oh yeah, Karen's pretty much deserve. They deserve this. They deserve
Yeah.
everything that's coming to them.
And if your name's Karen, I'm sorry.
yeah, I know a Karen went to school with nursing school with her, and sorry, because she is not a Karen. But she
Changed her
is.
name from Karen to Christine. Like, yeah,
I know something, right?
Just call me Chris. It's all right.
Yeah. All right. So that's it for Christmas Karen. Leave a comment. Let us know. Does it look stupid? Does it look goofy? Let us know what your favorite version of A Christmas Carol is. We all got Scrooge, Muppets, the one with Patrick Stewart. Is it this one? Is it Spirited? We got two, out this year. I think there's another one too with that's kind of making its rounds. But yeah, leave a comment. Let us know. And yeah. And then let's just move on to our last trailer for the night.
Let's do it.
All right. The one I think we've been waiting for.
The one I all been waiting for.
So this one I have not watched. This one
So you were hold off Beast Wars, but you couldn't.
I couldn't.
Hold up.
It was Marvel. I need if I can read the whole script right now for like
you would do
Ant-Man, for this, for like anything they got, like, yeah, spoilers.
You be like, you be looking at it, you be looking at your phone the whole time, like, man, I don't need to watch this. I ain't gonna watch it. 5 minutes later, you're like,
yeah, exactly, exactly. But for me, it's like I can read spoilers and still go there and enjoy the movie, you know, and then later, like when I get out of the movie theater, I'm like, oh yeah, the spoiler was right, you know, because for me, like I don't take it as truth until I actually see it, you know, like Black Panther.
I think it
Everything
hurt.
was true.
I think it hurt Multiverse of Madness for me.
That wasn't even well. I guess it wasn't even spoilers. There's a lot of speculation though, like oh, everyone's gonna be in it, and then they put out those trailers, which Kevin Feige got pissed off. I know that because Feige is like, what the f, like what are you doing, you know? Which is it's crazy because now you know that all the shit with Bob Chapek and really all the studio heads, you know, especially Kevin Feige. Kevin Feige's like, I'm making you all your damn money. Like, what are you doing, man?
Listen to me. Come on.
Yeah. So, yeah, because that's one of the rumors is like all the studio heads went to the board and they're like, you need to get rid of this dude. Like he's messing us up,
or we're out.
Yeah. So, but all right, let's watch this last one. All right, so our last movie of the night, movie trailer for the night, is Transformers: The Rise of the Beasts. Ooh, they should have called the Beast Wars. I'm sorry, Beast Wars.
I'm very much referring to it only as Beast Wars.
As Beast Wars, I think most of the internet is. Yeah. Most of the internet is because it is, for me, by far the best story in all of the Transformers. Like if you ever watched the ones from the 90s, the original animation with CGI, computer animated, was still very clunky and weird. The story, amazing.
I don't know, man. The one where Optimus Prime died, and then you see him kind of rolling up the hill. I cried as I was a little kid. It was like the 80s movie.
Oh, the 80s movie with Weird Al.
He's riding up the hill. There's Optimus. And yeah.
It's Hot Rod's fault. Yep.
100%. But yeah, so yeah, I still have that movie too. I think it's somewhere on the shelf back here, like at the bottom.
Yeah,
VHS.
Yeah, I definitely have it. I have the DVD though.
I have it too, but I taped it off of the TV. It was
the real version.
Right, it was record off the VHS. Like it wasn't.
So there you go. We just told you our ages without telling you. So, oh man! All right, let's watch this trailer and let's talk about it.
It was all a dream.
Stand down. I'm not the one to fear, Prime. There is a darkness coming.
It was all a dream. Pull over! I'm not driving. And if you don't know, now you know.
Oh, it's the dude from Hamilton.
Yep. Oh, that was sweet. Mirage.
Spread love is the way. And if you don't know, now you know. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. Call the quick, same number, same hood. It's all good.
Of all the threats, from both your past and future,
It was all a dream.
you've never faced anything like this. Let them come.
Optimus Prime.
And if you don't know, now you know.
This can't be real.
You know
All right.
how I can tell? You know how I could tell Michael Bay did not direct this one? It's because the freaking robots don't look like wadded up aluminum foil this time. You can actually tell them apart.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's only 2 explosions.
You can actually, I was actually able to kind of make out what was going on during that fight sequence at the end of the trailer.
Yeah,
It wasn't all filmed.
I don't know about you. I was mesmerized, guys. I honestly, like, you know, usually when we do a reaction, like I'm like saying stuff and it's all cool. Oh, look at that, look at that. I was mesmerized.
Yeah,
like literally, it was like my childhood was being flashed before my eyes. And I was like, oh, I can't wait for that. Oh yeah, that's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait for that too.
Yeah, like Cheetor transforming into his robot form,
Yes.
like mid-somersault was dope. You know, the shot of Optimus Primal transforming into his robot form at the end. Could anyone tell that like that's Ron Perlman voicing him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if I had
When you said
known that-
Prime, I'm not the one for you to worry about Prime.
Yeah, like,
10,000.
yeah, I didn't even I couldn't even like, you know, like really tell. I probably wouldn't have known you know, if I didn't already know in advance that was Ron Perlman voicing him, but he'll you know, I was sold on the voice he's doing for him, and I like how this is gonna. They're saying this is going to continue on from Bumblebee. This is going to be a direct continuation of that, which was basically a soft reboot. And
it was a reboot.
Yeah, and that was probably in
That's cool.
hindsight the only Transformers movie I can honestly say I thoroughly liked. That didn't give me a headache.
Go to the first scene when Optimus Prime sees Optimus Primal.
Yeah,
right around there.
Yeah, it was on slow mo. But I like the way he looks. He's huge.
Yeah.
You know. I see. In the show, they were a little bit smaller, but I'm okay with them being massive.
Yeah, I like the
fur.
Yeah,
it got fur. That's yeah.
They got the new logo on them.
I like these more simplistic designs, especially for Prime. They maintained his design from Bumblebee. You know, he didn't need flames on him, Bay.
Yeah, right.
You did.
Yeah, my freaking mouse is going so slow. Is that the only Transformer movie I liked was Bumblebee and the first one. But when I was a kid, when that came out,
the first one was fine. The first,
he was a kid when the first one came out.
Yeah,
I was already out of high school, like working my like third job, like when the first one came out.
What year was that?
Wait, what? Yeah, 1 year. What did it
2007.
You weren't that old. No, it wasn't. It was a lot later than 2007, wasn't the first one?
2007.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
I was super old by then.
Yeah, you were in college already, you know.
I was about to graduate.
Graduate
college.
Yeah, but the first one was good because it was the first one. You know, it was like we got it for the first time.
Yeah, yeah, and you know, there's parts that still, like the CG was amazing. It still holds up. You know, it was cool to see something like that. And I think the first one, you know, I know Steven Spielberg was heavily involved, and he kind of kept Bay on at least kind of like a tether, or at least like a somewhat short leash.
Yeah.
Before he completely went off the rails in the sequels. I think I checked out of the fourth one, like when he made like a 5-minute scene trying to justify statutory rape in the fourth one. I think I want to say I walked out. I can't remember.
Which one? Which one? The
I don't
Age
know.
of the Dinosaur?
Age of Extinction.
What part was that? I mean,
Don't
the
you
movie
remember
sucked.
when like they're hiding out and Mark Wahlberg was like questioning his daughter's boyfriend, and he pulled out that creepy. I was just trying to watch robots fight, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, when Mark Wahlberg came into it, I was like, I'm done.
Yeah,
please.
and then
I'm out.
And then honestly, I didn't even bother with the fifth one, and
That's the worst. I took my girlfriend to the movies to see it.
Yeah.
She still does not let me live it down. She goes, you took me to the worst movie I ever seen in the theater. So I'm like, I know, I'm sorry.
I have not seen the 5th one, and it took me convincing to go see Bumblebee. It took me convincing.
Bumblebee was good, man. I don't know. I like
Bumblebee was great. I really liked Bumblebee. It was yeah. I loved everything about it. I loved that they actually treated the Autobots and Decepticons like characters. I liked that the designs were more simplistic. Haley Steinfeld was great. I love that it was set in the 80s. It was just more simplistic, and it respected the Transformers content. And I love the Cybertron scenes. You know, and the fact that this is going to continue on. I believe this one's going to be set a couple years later in the 90s, which I'm cool with. But
you can see the car designs. So
yeah, and Biggie Smalls in the trailer.
yeah, the Porsche, which is like you said, it's probably Mirage. Or,
and it's probably what 94, 93, 94.
Yeah.
So it's still like a prequel. Well, I mean, this obviously is much older, but
but you still see Volkswagen buses. So.
And is that supposed to be RC? I think that's supposed to be RC. That was hanging on.
Think so. Might be.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Like,
but this is gonna be good. I mean, this is gonna be fun, and you know, it looks like they did okay by it, so I'm not too worried. Yeah. And anytime you have, you know, Beast Wars, just it's gonna be great.
And
the concept is unbelievable.
And I can't stress enough how I can actually tell the robots apart, Michael.
Tell me how you really feel.
Yeah. I'm kind of curious what the story is going to be, though. You know, because he's like your future or your past or your future. I was like, huh. So, because in the cartoon or animated, like Beast Wars, they were in the future, but they got sent to the past before the original one started. So it was a cool thing. So I don't know what this one's gonna be about, though.
Yeah, because the original wasn't it? It was like prehistoric era, or am I wrong?
No, I think you're right.
Well,
because Megatron was a T-Rex, which was fucking awesome. Well, at first he was a T-Rex,
which was so cool. You know, so I'm curious to see how they kind of integrate it into into modern times while being a direct continuation of Bumblebee. And I was kind of expecting that because they got to sell toys, they got to sell more toys.
Time travel, guys. You think we'll have time travel? You think we'll have time travel?
For sure. Yeah. I think the Beast War guys are from the future.
Yeah, and they're warning them about what could happen if you don't take around the
Look
right
at that
steps.
transformation of Prime.
It's pretty cool.
And especially considering throughout the course of I like how they give.
This is when they're coming in. This is where they're coming back from the future, coming back into this time.
Like a wormhole, because that's what it was in the cartoon. It was a wormhole.
Exactly.
That they went through.
Oh, Prime looks so cool. I love the more simplistic designs. That's probably my favorite thing about this new kind of rebooted continuity.
Yeah. I like that they didn't give him a mouth.
Yeah, why did he need those?
He has a mouth, but it's not like a human mouth.
Yeah,
like how it should be, right?
Those fish lips were so just awkward looking in the Bay movies.
Yeah, the fish lips. They really were.
Yeah, they were just so weird looking. He didn't just give him the faceplate. It moving up and down when he talks, like in the cartoon, is enough. Just respect the original designs, Michael.
Yeah. You got I don't know who that is. I'm not sure who this is.
Cheetor.
This is cool.
That is awesome.
So cool. Yeah, let me see if I can bring it back a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. But that's like totally what that character would do, though. He's like flashy.
Yeah,
and it transforms as he lands. That's cool.
The robots were always like acrobatic and very 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 mobile.
This is really cool. Look at that. Look at how this looks.
That's cool. That's so cool.
And it rolls into his robot. That is
Prime,
amazing.
did you see Prime had his axe? his hand axe.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were talking about Primal. This Primal, he's got his blades. But I mean that's not too bad from what the little thing he had on the head here and all that. But if I were to see this for the first time and be like, oh, that looks like Beast Wars, like transformation. So, got his swinging swords and stuff. Then the money shot right here. And you got Prime, all these other people.
I don't know about you guys. After this, let's get like a War for Cybertron movie.
Ooh, yeah.
Like really lean into it.
If this is good, if this is really good, we can do that. I don't want you to do it and mess it up worse. You need to make sure that you're doing it right.
It'll be hard to get even worse than the Bay movies. So just
because you keep on saying all of them, so I don't want to lump them all together. Like
it definitely restarted with Bumblebee. I think Bumblebee is a new story.
Yeah,
right. That's how I see it.
Yeah, it's kind of like it was a. I almost want to say full on reboot, but at the same time I kind of want to say soft reboot, but at the same time I don't, because it very much did kind of distance itself from the from the I'm only going off like the 4.5 first 3.5 movies that I did see from
that's more than enough.
The first Transformers was not that bad. You guys are really
no. The first one was great. We loved it.
It was
you saying all Michael Bay movies? I'm like, the first one was all right. Like, come on.
It was okay.
The second one was okay too. The third one is when they jumped the shark, and then after that it was just
bad.
They started getting such a chore to sit through that I only remember fragments of them because my brain would literally shut down. I think the third one was the first time since Battlefield Earth I had sat through a movie and legitimately like started to fidget.
Oh really?
Yeah, like I was like visibly fidgeting. I think the person that the people that I went with were like, "Are you okay?" Like I was visibly fidgeting. And then the fourth one, I couldn't handle it like an hour in, and I think I like walked out and went into Edge of Tomorrow again or something like that.
Nice.
I just couldn't handle it. And then
you want to talk about the Edge of Tomorrow? I'm like, when the hell is that going to have a sequel? What the hell?
I know. I heard they were trying to make one, but I'd be fine with it just being a one-off.
They've been trying to make a sequel of it for a decade.
Yeah.
Maybe this is a sign
it ended with you expecting to have a sequel.
You think so?
Did it?
Yeah.
I thought
he was going to talk to her.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good as a one-off. Like if they left it as is, I'd be good with it. That movie stands alone totally fine.
I mean, it was already in pre-production, and then they shut it down because of COVID.
Oh, really?
Tomorrow 2 was already in pre-production and all that stuff. They announced it in 2016. It was announced in 2016, guys. I mean, this is 6 years later.
I'd be totally fine with them just leaving well enough alone. That movie is totally fine as is.
Yeah,
I'm fine with that just being a one-off.
It's very good, but I feel like you can do it. You can do a prequel for it. You can do a lot of different things.
You could, but at the same time,
you can get into the alien.
It really kind of the beginning really like kind of told me all I needed to know. The aliens showed up. They were doing this final assault time loop with aliens. I was fine with it as a standalone. I wouldn't say no to it. Like I'd be open to a sequel because Tom Cruise more often than not usually brings his A game. So, but at the same time, I'm like, if they do a one-off, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, but I mean, this is 2014 to now. So like it was supposed to happen in 2016. They were supposed to start filming like this past summer. I haven't heard anything since then. So I don't know if they actually are going to film it or if they're going to scrap the idea, or does Tom Cruise even have enough time between
Mission Impossible,
the Mission Impossible stuff? And, I mean, just come on. Top Gun was so much, and then Mission Impossible. Does he have enough time to do this movie? But if he does, he might own 2023.
Yeah. Well, after we're done with this, I do want to talk about that. Yeah, I do want to talk about him really quick because there's something, I'm curious to know what you guys think. But
sure.
Well, we'll finish this one.
Yeah.
So real quick, so if you are a Transformers fan and you haven't watched Transformers War for Cybertron on Netflix, it's a trilogy. They all three are out. You are missing out. It's what is it? It's like Earthrise, I think, or something like that, or it's Siege and Kingdom. And Jason David Frank, rest in peace. He's one of the voices in the show as well. Great. That brings everything together. So definitely check that out. The animation, it's like CGI, computer-ish. Great story. I thought really, really cool stuff. So check that one out. I wouldn't mind seeing that whole thing on screen. Just the War for Cybertron, like Brandon said, but all three movies.
It has to be done well. You cannot do this.
Yeah.
It has to be done well.
Yeah. I mean, right there, you have a trilogy right there, but you already introduced Beast Wars.
Yeah, we'll see with this one. I know the guy who directed Stephen Caple, who did Creed 2, is directing Beast Wars. So
okay,
it's got a good director behind it.
Yeah. What Transformer would you like to see Nick Cage portray?
What was the one who rambled really, really fast in the original animated movie?
Oh man, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
That one, to answer your question.
That would be funny.
No, but just Nick Cage can only play himself.
Cageatron?
Yeah. Cageatron. Blur was his was the character. Blur.
He could be Blur. Go ahead.
Can you imagine like Nick Cage is himself and he transforms and does this big transformation and it just goes back to Nick Cage? Yeah.
I'm standing here.
I'm standing here.
Yeah.
I am an Autobot. Woo!
I am Nick Cage. Yeah.
I'm gonna transform.
Yeah. He just does like the handshaky thing and like. Oh man. All right, let's finish this one up. I got one or two things I just wanted to show you. All right, but leave a comment down below. Leave a comment. Let us know if you're excited about Rise of the Beasts, I think it's called, or something like that. Let us know.
It is Beast Wars. It is Beast Wars, and we're going to leave it at that.
And Nick Cage playing a Transformer with no CGI.
I'm all in.
Doesn't need it. That's funny.
You guys are doing that. Give me 1 second. Hang on.
So while Brandon does that, make sure you hit that like button, hit that sub button, so you catch us live. But let us know what you thought about Beast Wars. It's not Beast Wars. Brandon got me saying it now. Yeah, Transformers: the Rise of the Beast.
Rise of the Beast.
Let us know what you think about that one. Leave a comment and then let's just chat about it because we're excited. I'm excited. I haven't been excited about a Transformer movie since 2007. So
I'm excited about seeing Nick Cage transform to Nick Cage.
There you go. Yeah, let us know what Transformer you want to see Nick Cage be. So, all right, but let's move on. I will show you this. Is this it? No, it's it. So I've been watching Community. This was a later season 5. So season 5 was probably like one of my least favorite seasons. Yeah. Season 5 wasn't. Season 6 was a little. Season 5, Dan Harmon was already gone. I think. Yeah. But this scene, one of my favorite scenes in all of Community. So this is a class called, I think it's ABC. Always about Cage or something like that, or always like. It's all nothing but Cage. Nicolas Cage. Yeah, it's all a Nicolas Cage class. So the teacher told him to like only watch 2 or 3 Nicolas Cage movies at a time. Too much is too like more than that is too much for you. Like no one can handle it. So I bet being the nerd he is like deep dived, and then this is what happens when you deep dive.
Okay. I know this.
Nicolas Cage. I think he's a genius. I mean, he keeps getting hired for some reason, and it's not because of his hair.
I don't know. If I was in 70 films over 30 years and I spent each one talking at random volumes, I might accidentally win an Oscar.
I think our opinions about pop culture are fed to us by machines designed to criminalize human autonomy.
Good one.
Okay.
Stand by. Give him space.
Have you seen this, Brandon?
I don't think I have.
No.
Nicolas Cage, good or bad?
I definitely have not seen this. I would remember it.
But not unsolvable, because all actors have distinct values, which I use to find answers.
Abed, how much Nicolas Cage did you get?
Enough! I watch enough to find
Always
the
be
answers.
Cajun.
Because this is my reality. This is how I learned to be, and my being doesn't allow for Nicolas freaking Cage. Okay? Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh! Oh, I'm a cat. I'm a sexy cat. Oh, 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 oh.
That's good.
Yeah.
Abed,
This was
think like Holly Hunter or Don Cheadle. Abed?
That was brilliant.
It was though.
oh my god.
It was Andy Putty, I think is that plays Abed. That was so great. That was great because the whole thing he goes, is he a good actor or a bad actor? And he can't figure out if Nicolas Cage is a good actor or a bad actor. And he like literally breaks his mind because he can't figure it out. Oh man. Yeah.
I was curious.
Yeah. It was, yeah. It's definitely one of the better parts of the whole show, but probably the best part of season 5 because season 5 wasn't that great.
Mm-hmm.
Still good. But yeah, that was good. That's the first thing I thought about when you were talking about Nicolas Cage.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, and then so here I want to ask you guys. So we're talking about Black Panther hitting $1 billion, right? And they're like, if it's gonna do it, it kind of really needs to get close before Avatar, because Avatar might really like stranglehold it. Now they're saying Top Gun might get like re-released like this weekend before Avatar to get some more money.
Just to get more money.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I think you should release it with Avatar because people are going to get tired of it. Like so many people are going to watch it the first couple of weeks, and then this is the Christmas season. So people want to go see movies. So if you release it, and people already saw Avatar, possibly you get a little bump from it.
Maybe. Yeah. Like just good graphics. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go see this, and then I'm gonna go see another, good story movie.
Exactly. Because Wakanda Forever is at what? It's at over 678 million or something like
that. Is it? Let me see.
See, I don't have anything for current.
Returns to so Top Gun returns to cinemas for limited time. Including from December 2nd through the 15th. So literally right before. I mean, I think that might affect Black Panther.
I don't know.
Let's see. Yeah, did you find the box office yet?
Not an official one because it keeps on saying.
Let's see. Box Office Mojo. Where's that at? That one's usually pretty good. Right now, worldwide, 682.
682. That's why I no, 6 something, but it's 682.
682. So, let's see. That first weekend, obviously did super well. The second weekend did not bad. Again, not as good. But yeah, I mean, now it's like the last good day was November 27th. So this past weekend had 9 million, Saturday 17 mil, that Friday 18 mil, and then
that's
during
still
the week no
really
one watched
good.
movies. That's not bad, but
So they made $45 million this past week.
Yeah, about
And is that domestically
18
or is that domestically or
This is domestic. This is domestic.
so they might have made $100 million this past week and just in all together.
Let's see. Here you go. Domestic weekend. So the first weekend they obviously killed it. 181 that first weekend.
That's stupid.
Second weekend 66 mil. The third weekend, what is this? Thanksgiving 5-day. Oh no, Thanksgiving 4-day. So 53 mil. Yeah, and then that's why. So the Thanksgiving from the 23rd to the 27th, they made 63 mil. So Thanksgiving 5-day was 63 mil. So I mean, it's not doing bad, but
I mean, 675 from last weekend, right? So if they just made 50 million from this next couple of weekend, I mean, we're talking about 725. It's going to be real close to $1 billion.
It's gonna get it's gonna get super close. But I think that $1 billion is the mark for this movie. I think they definitely said like this one is going to hit $1 billion. And I think if it doesn't, I mean, it's obviously it's not.
I mean,
a failure
if it's
by
at
any means, but
900, if it's like 985, it's not going to be a failure for them. They'll be like, they might re-release it just for 15 more million. Like, we're going to re-release it again.
Yeah.
This
but
time
I mean, that's just
scenes.
domestic. That's just domestic. Yeah. So here weekly. So the first week, 220 mil. The second week, 101 mil. So
Yeah, it's going to make the $1 billion. I feel like it is.
Yeah, international, it's not too bad. Yeah. I mean, the 682 altogether is not bad.
Yeah, so I mean,
is it released in China though?
Yeah.
Did it finally come out in China?
I believe it just was released in China, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, I'm not sure.
Not released in China still. That was the 15.
Yeah, that was
still not released in China.
No, so it will not release in China.
See, that's. I think the first one. I don't think the first one got released in China. So did it?
Yeah.
Because the lesbian couple.
Really?
That's why. It's such a small part.
Yeah, they have so many lockdowns. Yeah, they still have a lot of lockdowns, but I think things are majority back to normal. But yeah, but whenever there's something too much, like, yeah, even for that, they're like, nope. Like,
That's why. Isn't that what they said? Black Adam didn't make as much money because it also was not released in China.
Yep.
You're talking about $300 million you're probably going to make even on a bad movie in China.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I can't even remember the lesbian couple. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, it was a kiss on the head. It wasn't even anything. I mean, moms and daughters. I've seen.
Yeah,
do
no,
that.
but they said
it wasn't anything affection.
She said that she was just her wife, though. That's why.
Yeah.
When? Who? What? I forgot all about it.
I was gonna say the two bald-headed chicks, but all the Dora Milaje are bald.
All the Dora Milaje are bald.
It's the new chick that came in, and the one that took over. Remember the one with the little daggers?
Yeah.
And then the one that took over, I believe, that took over for Okoye. And right at the end, well, I know they said it's not like, you know, they said like, oh, my wife and blah blah blah, but at the end, she like one of them kissed the other one on top of their head, and
I can't even remember that.
yeah,
and
it was you blink and you miss it.
It's not that big of a deal, but yeah, the first one did get released in China. I saw it.
It was like 100 something mil. I think 105. I think. Yeah, not our normal in China exactly. But yeah, yeah, they have zero COVID policy. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, Can't even.
It's crazy,
that.
man. I remember seeing it, but it just didn't bother me because Okoye had a fiance. Like, I mean, I don't understand. Like, so I don't understand. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I tend not to flip out about that sort of thing. It's, you know, we encounter stuff like that in everyday life. It's somebody's preference. Who cares?
Yeah. I mean, for me, it was like, unless somebody pointed it out. If somebody didn't point it out before going into the theater, I probably would not even know.
No, I mean, I saw it.
It was so quick.
It's like whatever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so many people were talking about it before. I went to go see. Well, you saw it on Thursday, so you saw it like that first night.
I saw it immediately.
Yeah. If one person gets sick in massive complex, the whole complex needs quarantine. Yeah, they have it that crazy over there.
Hey, I can't talk about their policy. Whatever they do, they do.
Yeah. I mean, but you know, they always talk about, like, you know, being released in China, but also No Way Home, I think, wasn't released in China, and that killed it. You know, that broke a bunch of records. So it's not like the end all be all, but it definitely helps out.
Yeah, but it just exactly makes you a lot of money.
Yeah. That's crazy. And you said the officials lock doors and gates and no one can leave.
Oh, I said No Way Home cannot be released in China because of the patriotic finale.
Oh, that's right, because it's Statue of Liberty. Yep. Yeah,
and they said if they changed the ending, No Way Home would have made $2 billion.
Probably.
Could have hit $2 billion worldwide if it was released in China.
So but most of all your big Marvel, all your Avengers had Captain America. So did none of the Avenger movies get released in China? I don't know.
I know I was.
They're super picky.
Everything. Yeah, I know. I was in Korea, not rather than China, but I was used to everything getting released usually early, especially with Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the only one that didn't get released early and actually didn't get released until 2 or 3 months later was the first Ant-Man.
That. What? How about that? Who wants that? Hurry, scan it. What? There you go. Hopefully Andy. Well, we only got Andy or Horror Geek, so I wanted to give at least one away. So talking about No Way Home, that's a perfect segue. So hopefully one of you guys got it.
If you don't, wait to the playback or rewind.
Just rewind. Just rewind.
Rewind, hit pause. There you go.
Hit pause, right down. Let me go back to there we go. Yeah. I don't know. I might do that randomly throughout some of the shows, try to get some more people hanging out with us.
I'm all
give
for
away,
it.
Give away a random movie. But yeah, that was January 2020.
Wow.
Yeah. Was it? No.
No, it's 2021, right?
No, it was 2021, and then No Way Home was released in 2021, and it carried over to 2022, and then but yeah. Oh no, he said I lived there for 2 years. I was on vacation in the States and then couldn't go back. That was January 2020.
Wow.
Yeah. There's a lot of people I heard about stuff like that too. Yeah. A lot of YouTubers I watch that live in like Australia or like England or and then came to LA to visit or something, and then Now
Never flew it back.
Well, not ever, but a couple
Nice.
years. It was a while. It was a while.
Think about so you realize all Sony had to do was edit out the Statue of Liberty, and they refused to do it, and that's what cost them that much money. Hey, I wouldn't do it either, honestly. Even for that much money, I wouldn't do it either because you know what? Once they start dictating your art form, they're gonna want to dictate all of them, and that's why you say no. I'm just not gonna open up this Pandora's box.
And they'll do it over and over and over again, thinking people will just bow to it.
Yeah. Who's watching
It's Brandon.
Indiana Jones over there?
It's Brandon.
Oh, yeah.
I've been listening to his stuff all this entire time. I've been like,
No, but I think South Park made an episode of it, like the whole COVID, the pandemic special, the pandemic episodes, which were hilarious because you find out it was like Stan's dad, Randy, is the reason. It's the reason why COVID started. They had sex with like a platypus or something stupid, and oh no, it was a threesome with like Mickey, an animal, and Randy. It was so because he was over there selling weed. It was bonkers. It was so stupid. But there's a whole part of like part of that whole story is Mickey and Disney bowing down to like China and stuff like that. So I think like Winnie the Pooh is banned over there, because people say it looks like the guy. Yeah, well, no, because he's referred to as the guy in charge. I don't know what do they call the guy in charge.
yeah.
The head guy.
Yeah.
But they're saying that so they were referring to him as Winnie the Pooh, and he he caught on and then banned Winnie the Pooh, so like no one could say it and see it or anything like that. So like in the episode they have like Winnie the Pooh like chained in a basement somewhere, and they're like, no, he can't be seen, But yeah, it was pretty funny. Yeah. Hey, there you go, Andy. I have the code, but I don't know what site to go to. What is it? Movies Anywhere. So download Movies Anywhere app, which is a great app.
It is.
Yeah, Movies Anywhere, and then you just put the code in there, and then you can link your Google, you can link your Vudu, you can link your like Infinity, Apple TV, YouTube TV. You can link it, and then it'll send that movie to all the different places. Yeah. So, Movies Anywhere, definitely check it out. If you
do that, and then I buy a movie, I put it on Movies Anywhere, and I share it honestly with my family, and and we all have it.
Yeah. Like I have YouTube TV, and it's connected with my Google, which is part of YouTube TV. And what happens is I can go in and see all my purchases, and then I have family members that are part of my Google TV group, and they can go in and watch all of it as well. Yep. But Vudu, I use mostly Vudu for my digital codes. But Movies Anywhere is definitely the way to go, because then it can send it to Apple if you're into Apple, Xfinity, you can all that good stuff. So yeah,
anywhere.
Yeah. So. All right, but anything else, guys?
No, I'm tired.
Yeah, same. Sorry, I know we were done, but I wanted to talk. I wanted to see what you guys thought about that.
I was gonna do the Brandon.
I think
he's gonna get me. He's gonna get me.
I'm gonna find Brandon some wireless Bluetooth headphones with a mic, because then you can just hook up the headphones with the mic to your phone. Because when you're on your phone, you're
so good. It was so clear,
boy. Crystal clear. The audio wasn't bad, but I think I'm gonna see if I can what kind of mic, what Bluetooth headset mics they got. Because then you can just pop on a mic, pop on your phone, and then tablet or whatever. Call it a day.
Yeah, usually I sit in my kind of back office area, which is where I've had trouble with the lag and all that other bullshit.
Yeah.
So I've been coming out and sitting in the living room.
Yeah.
So he has an office.
It's like the back porch that looks over Millennium Park.
Downtown, we're not going to The office, or the bibliothèque. Like, what? Shut up. Whatever, dude. Yeah. I'm in my basement. That's
Same. Yeah. This I was in this room at one point, and then I outgrew it, and then I moved down to the basement.
He was like, well, I go to the telescope room, then this is where I get the best vision, best frequency, when I do my stuff. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
We don't have that stuff. We don't have that luxury. Thanks, Brandon.
The fancy view room.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem.
Like, how's that view of that window well look?
Oh,
yeah. I mean, sit this one right there. Meanwhile, like, he can hear Lollapalooza like crystal clear.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That Metallica was just crystal clear over here.
I bet. Super jealous.
And on that note, we're out.
Hey, there you go, man. Congrats, Andy, man. You're always in here, man. We appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Just redeemed it. I think it's like it's not 4K. I usually don't get 4K codes, but it's a high def 1080. So have fun with that, man. Watch some No Way Home with all the good stuff on it. But cool. But let's get out of here. Appreciate everyone coming in chat, hanging out. Andy, Horror Geek, is always in there with us. Appreciate Derpy. Came in early, but we didn't. So, but cool. Anything else? Let's get out of here.
Pretty much it, I think.
Too tired.
Right.
Too tired.
Yep. All right, guys. But thank you, and we will see you guys on Monday. Later.
See ya.
See ya.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. We out here.